No nerdy channel worth its salt can get away without talking about the merc with a mouth, Deadpool.
Why am I here?
So let's test your Deadpool knowledge and try to get some unique facts about Deadpool out there for you guys. I'm Sasha Wood, and these are the top 10 facts about Deadpool. Number 10. Deadpool knows he's in a comic book. Deadpool is viewed as crazy by both his allies and enemies alike. One of his most common reoccurring delusions is that he is a character in a comic book. The only thing is, he happens to be right, and this is often used by writers as a reason for him being so up on pop culture references and his ability to occasionally avoid common comic book tropes. Of course, this makes him a Cassandra type figure. He's right, but no one will ever believe him. Next up, there's more than popularity linking Deadpool and Wolverine in at number 9. Deadpool and Wolverine have a unique bond, having both been through the Weapon X program, which makes Wolverine have a little bit more sympathy for Deadpool than most people. He even tried to convince Cyclops to let him join the X-Men, to which Cyclops said, well, no.
Quite unfortunate.
However, when Wolverine reformed X-Force, Deadpool joined that. They're not besties, but they're just as likely to fight as help each other, depending upon how sane Deadpool is at the moment.
That's for never taking us to the prom!
While he may sometimes be quasi-sane, he is always violent, which leads us to number 8. During the marketing blitz for the 2016 Deadpool film, an 8-year-old fan named Matthew tried to start an online petition for a PG-13 cut of the movie, because his mom would not let him see the R-rated one. For those who know the character, a PG-13 cut, while possible, would be almost blasphemous. And Deadpool went on to become a massive success despite its R rating. Sorry Matthew, guess you're just gonna have to wait, or sneak watch it with some friends. Some good news for Matthew in at number 7. Deadpool won't kill children. While Deadpool may have started off as a villain, he quickly transitioned into an anti-hero. His unwillingness to kill children has been noted many times. In X-Men number 19, when he's interviewing for a position at Xavier's school, as well as during his time on the X-Force, one of their missions was to kill a young Apocalypse. This doesn't mean he won't terrify them, but there is a line he won't cross. Which isn't surprising, it's pretty hard to make characters who kill children sympathetic. Looking at you, Phantom X. Number 6. Both Deadpool and THANOS are competing for death. These two characters are both very in love with death, to the point where Deadpool's immortality is actually a curse laid upon him by Thanos so that he could never die permanently and get an advantage in their race for her hand. In recent issues, Deadpool has been cured of his immortality and has given up his quest for death. However, this relationship remains one of the most iconic for Deadpool. Not everyone likes Deadpool. Someone who doesn't in at number 5. Mark Waid, the author of the 1994 Deadpool miniseries, didn't like the character at all, and stated, "Frankly, if I'd known Deadpool was such a creep when I agreed to write the miniseries, I wouldn't have done it. Someone who hasn't paid for their crimes presents a problem for me." So I'm guessing he still doesn't like him then, cause yeah, Deadpool's still getting away with a lot of stuff. However, he's a fan favorite, and this actually has him involved in some unique fan activity in at number 4. Deadpool is part of the popular fantasy couple between him and Harley Quinn. Fans love to pair them together and feel that their levels of insanity match even better than hers and the Joker's. Seriously, look it up, revel in all the artwork, it's actually really good. So it's basically arguably the two most popular characters and definitely the most cosplayed together. This is a cosplay I would love to see happen canonically. Until then, there's always fanfiction. I also made a full video explaining this pairing on my channel, Shipper's Guide to the Galaxy, and I'll link it down below. Another fantasy pairing at number 3. Despite his appearance, Deadpool has had quite a few romances, canon and otherwise. The most popular fan pairing he is a part of is actually between him and Spider-Man, in a ship known as Spideypool. Comic authors are well aware of this and have had the two team up several times, even with a full-on team-up comic in 2016. This was part of the fervor that surrounded Deadpool actor Ryan Reynolds kissing the ex-Spider-Man actor Andrew Garfield at the Golden Globes. People adore these two together. If that perplexes you, I also made a video on that over on Shipper's Guide, I'll link that too. Suffice it to say, Deadpool is dressed up in maid's outfits for Spidey and has Spider-Man underwear. These things really happened. People in comics played off as Deadpool just wanted to be Spidey's best friend, to which a lot of people would say, don't we all want to be his best friend? The answer is no, you don't want to be Spider-Man's friend. It's not safe. Getting into canon at number 2. Deadpool has a daughter named Eleanor who he fathered during his adventures during the 70s. While the mother told him of her existence, he initially did not believe it as he said the child was too beautiful to be his. However, he rescued her years later and left her to be raised by a friend from S.H.I.E.L.D., keeping his identity as her father a secret. though he did move in next door to spend time with her. It's a really cute dynamic that has been developing over time, and I hope it stays canon for a long while. And finally, some history for number 1. For those who see similarities between DC's mercenary Deathstroke and Deadpool, you're not crazy. When Rob Liefeld showed the prototype of Deadpool to co-creator Fabian Nicieza actually said, "This is Deathstroke from the Teen Titans." As a result, he gave the character the name Wade Wilson, a play on the name Slade Wilson, which is Deathstroke's name. The character quickly evolved away from his derivative roots though. Today, aside from both being mercenaries, the characters bear little similarity. So those were some Deadpool facts. There are tons more, of course. We can keep going, so let us know if you want a part 2, and of course leave all your suggestions for even more nerdy lists down below. We love seeing your requests and fulfilling them. I'm Sasha Wood, thanks so much for watching Top 10 Nerd. Be sure to turn on the notifications so you never miss another nerdy list.
Seriously, roll credits. We're done here. Woo!